Hello YouTube, this is Switchbees, and welcome to the Lusitania. I got a bit of lag there, I don't know why. Quick disclaimer, I do not know this ship very well, so don't take anything that I say as fact. Yeah. So, I did read the description, so I know a little bit about this build of the ship. This is the original 1907 version, as you can tell by the line of 4 lifeboats here, same at the stern, same on the other side. Does she actually have more? She might have more. I don't think she does. I don't actually know, and I can't zoom out, so... I don't know where anything is on this ship. I have not actually walked around this model yet. Well, not really. I do know that you can climb the funnels on this one. I didn't try when I was drawing Titanic, and I apologize for the grammar in that video. I completely forgot to render it, I just uploaded it as is. I will not make that mistake with this video, but, yeah. The other should also be slightly better in this video as well. I should have eliminated the echo. I think, I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, one thing that instantly stands out to me here is just how cluttered Lusitania's deck is. You compare it to like the Olympic class liners. Like, don't get me wrong, the Olympic class ocean liners have clutter on their decks, but it's nothing like this. Like, you can walk quite a distance without hitting anything. White Star Line were really good about that. Where did I get up? Oh yeah, it was a ladder. I won't be able to see it. I actually don't know where I can get down. Is there a staircase over here? Yeah, that's a staircase. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm really going to look at in this video. I don't know the ship particularly well. There are some areas available. I think this leads on up to the promenade deck. Yeah. I think there's actually one below this as well. I know where the bridge is because it's in the same place on every ship, and other than that, I know where the first class staircase is, and a few of the first class public rooms. Basically, I know what I saw in one of Spammel's videos again. So that would be the wheelhouse, that I do know. It's closed off to us, unfortunately. It is on this guy. Oh yeah, this is built by the same person who built the Titanic that I showed you earlier as well. I did not make that clear. My mistake. Yeah, this is built by ParticularParticle. This is the only other ship built in the same account. I'm nearly 100% sure it's the exact same person, but the other ships were built under different accounts. And okay, that makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but I didn't know that was here. That explains how I've always been drawing Cunard. Anyway, let's go to... I guess we should go to the first class staircase, because that'll be a good place to kind of start looking around the ship. And as you can see, there's smoke pouring out of all 4 of her funnels. Painted red, of course, because it's pre-war. There's no reason for them to be painted grey and black. And yes, grey and black I learned recently, not pure black. Little dome. I don't know if that should have any detailing in it or not. I don't really know what's taking it. I don't know what this room is. It looks nice. It looks opulent. It's... yeah. It's a room. Hey deck, we've got a staircase here. First class staircase. Grand staircase? I don't think so. Through here we've got, well, the aft doors onto the first class staircase. Another staircase up there. I think this is... oh, I guess it tells us. So this is the library. This is the lounge. And we can't go any further aft than this. Okay, I don't remember what would be after this, but I think it's like a corridor and then a smoking room? Don't quote me on that. I believe the purser's office on this ship is on B deck. I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about the Lusitania, to be honest. Yeah, this is the purser's office. Can't go forward, can't go aft. We can walk out on the promenade deck. Lovely. So yeah, one thing I'm going to do quick. I think the cafe veranda is also open to it. So yeah, you can see here, that staircase goes down and then there's another staircase going down. I believe this leads to another promenade deck. I don't think this leads inside the ship. Yeah, another promenade deck. We'll look at this later, see if any of the... well, straight away it looks like that door's open, so might check that out later. But yeah, just this looks really cluttered. There's just so much going on, and this, like... I don't dislike this, to be honest. It's kind of neat, especially with the little curvy bit here, and the hole for the mast going through. That's kind of cool. It's very cluttered, there's not a lot of open space. So, Yeah, lifeboats, I'll actually never need them. And through here we've got... Oh yeah, I should mention as well, this is a sailing simulation, not a sinking simulation. As should be fairly obvious by the color of the funnels. And yes, the cafe veranda is open. Unfortunately, we can't get through into the corridor back there. That's fine, we'll just lead to cabin accommodation anyway. Can we get into this room? It looks like we can. You can see through the window just about. And yes, it's the second class entrance. So yeah, this is something that I found interesting last time, because I was actually in here last time. This is something I found quite interesting. The second class staircase looks far more akin to the grand staircase on Titanic until you get here, but I would love to know why they didn't have something like this in first class. This looks a lot more like a first class room. I have no idea what this is. There wasn't a sign up that tells me or anything. Is there one on the other side? No. Does it tell me outside the ship? Yes, smoking. Okay, this is the smoking room. And we have a picture here. Cute. I don't know. I can't go into any of the historical accuracy here. I don't know what the ship looked like. I can just assume that this is purely accurate. I think it probably is. So I think this is the second class dining room? Unless I'm sorely mistaken. Yeah, second class dining salon. It's a pretty nice room, to be honest. Yeah. The dining rooms on Lusitania and her sisters definitely outdid the dining rooms on Titanic and her sisters. It's really the only part of the ship that I think did, but it definitely did in the most glorious way possible. We don't have a dome here, but yeah, we do in the first class one, which I'll probably get to at some point. E-deck. Can we go down any further? No. So, just cabin accommodation? Yeah. Plenty of cabin accommodation. So yeah, once again, quite a bit of the ship seems to be available to us, and while there seems to be quite a bit more closed off than there was on Titanic, we don't have many Lusitania simulations, and I believe this has more available than most of the ones that are currently out, except this, so it's pretty cool. And then walking down here, we've got, so we're on C deck, got the mast up there, you can see the Marconi wires. I honestly have no idea how the class separation on Lusitania works. I think this is first class, I honestly don't know. So you can see there they've kind of, excuse me, they kind of blocked that area off. There's no real way to get beyond it. This is one thing that I love. The ships in all the simulations actually move. His simulations, their simulations, I don't know. Yeah. But, yeah, so through here we go. You can see this just about. Upper level of the first class dining saloon, and wow. This is magnificent. This definitely outdoes Titanic and her sisters. And if we walk down to the... if we walk down to the next level, the lower level, right here. So I don't actually know what this room is. Above us is... I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, this is just really, really nice. Definitely nicer than what was on Titanic and Olympic, and yeah, really just gorgeous. So, in fact, I'm going to screenshot that. Does that work? Yes, okay. So, anyway, as I said, I don't really know this ship. I'm going to keep just looking around. That's the only part of the... I've kind of been to the only parts of the ship that I genuinely know. And other than that, I really know nothing about her. Can we go down farther? No, we cannot. E-deck is as low as we can go. Seemingly on the entire ship. So, if you'll remember on Titanic, we could actually get a little bit lower down into the ship. I believe we got all the way down to Orlop deck. And I don't think you can go any lower than that, but I did find an area exploring in my own time that I failed to show you. Oh yeah, cabins. This is kind of quaint. I think this is a first class cabin, so you can definitely see this does not compare to Titanic in the slightest. But it's still a nice room, like, it's a means to an end. You don't want to spend too much time in the cabin anyway, so. Is it the floor of the lift? Yeah. And I think these are hull entry doors. I could be wrong, but I think this is where you would board Lusitania. on this deck here, and you're kind of granted with, like, if I step back to the door, kind of granted with this view, so really when you step onto the Lusitania, like, you can definitely see the different styles of the ships. It's still nice, but it's not like, it's a very different style to Titanic and Two Sisters. Anyway, coming back up, this would be a lift. I didn't specify that. The lift isn't here, it isn't operating. That's a shame, but it is what it is. I don't know if there are any other interior spaces open to us, and I honestly would have no idea where to look for them if there were. So that's just the staircase that we came down onto this deck from. First class staircase, yeah. So as you can see through none of these windows, so none of these rooms are open to us. That might actually be... This was a much shorter video than I thought it would be. I was honestly not expecting that. So yeah, you can see... Okay, yeah, one thing that I've always noticed about Lusitania and Her Sisters is they seem very front-heavy with their funnel arrangement. Like, if I step all the way back to her stern, I was like, there's a lot of the ship aft of the funnels. Oh, are we getting here? Yes, okay. There's a lot of the ship out of the funnels, and I don't really know why that is. Oh, we haven't been onto the poop deck. I guess we could walk back there. Second class smoking lounge, yep, been there. So, yeah, I haven't really seen many photos of Lusitania, but I've seen a couple other experiences, and a lot of them, they're actually more cluttered than this. And this is pretty cluttered. You've got, like, a cargo hatch, I think, here. You've got bollards, you've got capstans, you've got the flagpole on every ship, and this. I know this is a deck winch, I don't know what these are. So yeah, I don't really know this ship. I really thought this video would be longer. I guess it won't be. Yeah, so fun fact about Lusitania, she was built to be the fastest ship on the ocean. She won the blue ribbon from... Oh god, I don't remember what ship carried it before her, but I do know that once Mauritania set sail, she actually took it from Lusitania. She was slightly faster than her sister, and then the Olympic class liners came along, and because Lusitania and her sisters were so fast and just so big as well, White Star kind of had to choose one or the other, because I think this is about as big as... Well, I don't really know. I don't really want to say anything because I'll easily be wrong, but I think it might be because this is about as big as they could get with the speed that they were getting. I don't really know, but... And, like, that's just back then. I think they did get bigger and faster later on. And these days, the ships are actually quite a bit slower, but... Olympic and her sisters weren't designed for speed, they were designed for size and luxury. They never tried for the blue ribbon. Titanic wasn't trying for the blue ribbon. Olympic never tried for the blue ribbon. Lusitania and Mauritania did, and they both won it. I don't know if Aquitania did. Because Aquitania was designed to look a lot more like the Olympic class liners, and you can really see that when you look at photos of Aquitania next to her sisters. She looks a lot more akin to the likes of Britannic. Not really Olympic. Olympic's still got quite a different style, but as Britannic was meant to be, Aquitania kind of looks like that. And yeah, so I don't really have anything else to say. I don't know this ship particularly well. There's no well deck, you'll notice, just a forecastle. Cranes here, that's cool. Anchor chains, forward crane here, leads into cargo hold 1. I guess this is an auxiliary anchor. Is that where Lusitania's auxiliary anchor was? Ah, I did not know that. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's really about it. I don't really know much more about Lusitania. I don't know when her refit was. That actually stiffened the back section of the ship as well, gave it a few extra support pillars and whatnot, and just made her stronger overall. Yeah, I don't know the ship very well. She's nice, and she's fast as well, so there's that. I I think that's really what they were going for, was just the speed of them. They're luxurious as well. They were definitely going for luxury to a degree, but more speed than anything. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of this video here. I don't really have anything else to say. Nothing useful at any rate, and nothing that would add any real value to the video, and this is... if there's any video here, it is really, really short. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. So, yeah, that's a nice view right there. Thumbnail worthy? Sure, thumbnail worthy. Yeah, let's get that. Alright, that's the end of this one here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.